Thoughts from your Hostess of Light, January 2025. We enter new timelines and futures, where the limited perception of man merges with the infinite all-knowing possibility. Right now you may feel like a caterpillar in a small fitting cocoon. You know that you are destined to become more. You can feel it, yet everything in your life points to less than. You feel deep within your spirit that if you tried, you could fly. Then you take another deep look at yourself and see only a human flapping about on the runways of life. The cocoon around you has thickened and hardens like the crust of Earth's desert, keeping yourself confined in a reformatory of your own making. In that windowless world there seems no way in, and no way out. Then one day the sun shines through a crack in your shell, a small light appears, your heart races with promise, as the illusion of limitation begins to dissolve right in front of your eyes. We the people of Earth are just now seeing that small point of light, of hope, and of full memory. The caterpillar must surrender to its destiny of becoming a beautiful free-flying butterfly. Surrendering is internally knowing and trusting your heart and your gut. The whole is small only in the mind of mankind as he tries to escape who and what he is. Surrender to grace and trust the process. Let go and know that the divine plan will work no matter how many humans or butterflies get in the way. The caterpillar was always destined to become a butterfly. Earth keeps you in a safe cocoon until you are ready to set yourself free. Message from the angels: love keeps expanding. My dear friends, we love you so very much. Once upon a time, you looked upon the earth with wonder, and eagerly awaited your adventure upon it. You knew there would be contrast. You knew there would be diversity. You knew there would be those with whom you agreed, and those with whom you disagreed. You were excited and ready for the adventure. Like children waiting in line for an exhilarating ride at the fair, you looked forward to your time upon the earth. Like those children, you knew that your ride, no matter how delightful, exciting, or scary, would be temporary. You knew you'd hop into this ride called life, have your experience, and return home all the wiser, more loving, and more able to say you figured out how to enjoy the journey. You also knew how important you were. You knew you would find new ways to bring the invisible love in this world of form. You knew that you would call this invisible love into 3D life in entirely new ways. You, dear ones, are part of ongoing creation. You are part of life that keeps flowing. You are part of the eternal expansion of universes. When you look back upon your life on Earth, you will see that every little moment is packed with richness and opportunities for love. You will see how much love flowed into the universe the time when you were rushing, stopped, took a breath, helped your child, or the time when you held the door for a stranger. You will see the effects of a kind tip or a note you left for a friend. You will know the difference you made when you allowed someone who was stressed and hurried to get ahead of you in traffic. You will understand that even beneath your greatest fears and frustrations, love was trying to push its way to the surface in much the same way that a tiny plant attempts to push through the soil. Love keeps on loving. Dear friends, it lives within you. It pushes up from within in thousands of different ways, inspiring you to unleash it in your physical universe. As a gardener tills the soil and nurtures the plants until they are strong, you water your dreams with love and weed out your doubts until they begin to take shape in your lives. Once set in motion, your dreams have a life of their own. Even before you see their appearance in your life, they are growing quietly beneath the surface, in the soil of your soul, as hopes, wishes, and dreams. Trust in the unfolding process of life and love to grow all you desire, whether you see it or not. We know that when you look at the challenges upon your earth, you can feel far removed from your hopes and dreams. At times it appears they have disappeared before your eyes. Fires, floods, wars, and other tragedies appear to rob people of all they've created, and yet, sometimes, dear ones, the slate is being wiped clean to ready one for more love, more of what is desired, more change. These are not easy changes. To be involved in such abrupt shifts requires courage and a strong spirit, yet many have survived such disasters to come through with new lives, a new appreciation for life, and a new sense of the loving majesty of their own spirit. There are tough schools upon your earth, and easier schools, and each one of you, at very deep levels, decides to grow in different ways. Have compassion for your human brothers and sisters in the tougher classes. Compassion uplifts. Pity drives one down. In addition to your human help and assistance, imagine the light within them, glowing brightly and guiding them. Imagine the angels that surround them and beckon them to easier paths. Imagine that they, too, have access to the divine presence which is always ready to help them. If you are undergoing a deep and difficult transition in life, have faith that what lives within you will love, support, and guide you. You can grow quietly in joy, or you can grow through life's tougher situations. The opportunities for love are available at all times. There are some who enjoy a quiet, peaceful life, and there are some who crave adventure. There are some who make changes the minute they feel inspired, and others who ask for the proverbial 2x4 to initiate change. Nonetheless, dear ones, love is within you, expanding and growing. Love is around you, beckoning and guiding. You are the gardeners in this 3D world, planting seeds of hopes and dreams, and nurturing love into new realities. Not a single thing you do, think, or say is insignificant. And never, dear ones, are you alone. Sit with us and feel our love for you. Remember the love that lives within creation lives within all beings. Focus on that light and that love in all beings, dear ones, and realize everyone has a purpose in your puzzle of life. The only thing you need to do to enjoy this ride is to embrace the moment, bring as much love into it as you can, and trust that the more you nurture love, the more it will grow, expand, and take on life of its own within your own life. God bless you. We love you so very much. The angels. Goddess of creation, the heart of your soul. Can you imagine a greater start to the year than connecting with the heart of your soul? This is a meditation that will have a massive impact on people, and it has the potential to change everything in your life. When we first arrived in the All That Is, the Goddess wanted us to make note of the changes that have taken place. We looked at it now, last year, and then 2 years ago. This gives us the opportunity to see, feel, or experience things from different frequencies. We all have different frequencies around us. This gives us the practice to become accustomed in our everyday life. The Goddess began by looking at this as if it is a clean slate, as if you are starting fresh. She then brought in people's desires, intentions, etc. We could look at life and at things from the everyday perspective. Each person then opened up to their soul, and it changed everything. It was literally as if you were connecting to your own soul, through the heart of the center of your soul. It is very powerful, filled IWTH love, and creates a whole new perspective on life. Namasika, Vinaya Benya, I am the one, I am the whole. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out at this now moment, at the beginning of this new year on your earth, and send waves of energy to each one of you. As you feel these energies moving in and around you, you will begin to find changes are taking place. You may already be aware of it, or this may be something new to you. Howsoever it may be, take a breath in, allowing that focus of your awareness to go within you, and then breathe out. You recognize that your breathing becomes a way of not only clearing your energy, but focusing your energy, and then allowing changes to take place. You are here at this time when there is a much greater amount of light frequency coming in. As this light frequency is coming into you, you may feel it as if your whole body is expanding. You may feel it as if the energy is zipping up and down through your body. Sometimes people feel the change of the transition in the energy as being the time when they need to just sleep as they integrate, or it may be that they're suddenly very hyper and filled with energy as they become activated in this new frequency. More than ever, you are each going to become attuned to your body. Sometimes people have things going on in their physical energies, and you're very aware of what's happening in your body, But I'm not talking about that per se. The energy bodies, your chakras, have always had an intercommunication between the chakras, your physical, your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual energies. It is what takes all of those non-physical parts of you and allows them to be integrated inside your physical body. I know many of you are well aware of this. With the activation of the higher frequency, this interaction is going to become more and more something that goes from your unconscious to your conscious. This is why you may feel the movement of energy more often. This is why you may have headaches, and then you can expand your energy bodies. This is why your focus may feel different at different times, because all of it is here, not only in support of you but as creating that opening to your higher self and your divinity, so that you may live more so as your soul's experience on earth. Instead of this human separated from your soul, it's now much more deeply integrated, so it is your soul shining forth in all that you do. So with that in mind, create that ball of energy inside your heart center. Just imagine, if you will, your heart center, and you can see that energy as it spins. There is a depth to it that goes forward, backward, side to side. As you connect it within that energy, then send it down into your solar plexus. You may feel, as this strengthens, that it is creating a greater flow of energy moving through you. Send it down into your sacral center, your root center, and then allow it to move into the earth. As this anchors into the earth, as you connect to Gaia, feel your energies going in every different direction. And as you do so, allow for this to be your interaction with Gaia. Allow for this to be an anchor that brings your energy grounded down within you, and then let it just flow back up through all those energy bodies and go up into your throat. At your throat center, once again, you're connecting with that. You're connected with your third eye, with your head center. There is your crystalline body, and all of it moves up to the space of your higher self. Look around or feel what this space is for you. As you are looking around at your higher self, you begin to see some of what your soul is sending to you. You may see that you have projects that you are seeking to manifest here within this space. You feel that connection. If you notice over to the side, there are things that you no longer wish to manifest. Clear them out. Just let that go. You then send your energy further up. It comes up through that thread that connects you directly into your soul. Look around at what this place is for you. You may see other lifetimes that you've experienced, or are experiencing. You may see your soul as His massive light that you are reaching out to connect with. I, the Goddess, walk in, and amongst all of you. I reach out to merge my energies with yours. As our energies blend together, it immediately moves you into the all that is. Take a moment to look around. This space has shifted into a higher frequency so as to be of support to you in your everyday life. To give you that perception of looking at dimensions. As if you take a step back before you enter the space, that's the all that is. Ask to see what this place looked like 6 months ago, last summer, or winter, as the case may be. Ask to see what this place looked like a year ago at the beginning of 2024. Ask to see the beginning of 2023. Then come back around to where we are at the beginning of 2025. I know you each may have your own perception, but what I saw, as I was looking at that, is that 2024 started at a higher frequency, and then it dipped down a bit, and now we're back up again, but even higher than we were before. However, when we look back 2 years, we are significantly a higher vibration than 2 years ago. You may ask, what does this mean? This is an indication of how humanity is moving through the ascension process. This is how each one of you has not only moved through your own personal process, but what we've created as a place where humanity can receive information as they awaken. This is a space that is created for the earth plane and humanity. However, if you look at the other end of what this place is, you can see the universe. As if you are looking out a massive window, you see this universe. That is one of your links into not only the aspect of you that may be living out there, but it's your link into the solstice, the equinox, the solar flares, and the full moon. Anytime there is something that is coming in that is of influence to the earth, you have access from here in the all that is. As I speak of this, I notice many of you are walking around, and it's created in such a way that everyone is a part of the whole, but you each have your own space so that you may work on your own things. So when they talk about the plasma, as you touch the walls here, as you wander around, it almost feels like there is somewhat of a cushion, or as if you could push your hand inside. All of this is giving you much greater insight so that you understand how important this place is, but also how you can utilize it, be it in your prayers and meditations, be it in your everyday life, or even just during the times of these channeled meditations. Look around at your own space. Is there anything that you brought with you from last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it may be? I'm laughing because many of you decided this is a clean slate. There are others of you who say I just have 1 or 2 issues. I still feel as if I have not fully healed. What makes me laugh is that for others, as you look down at your ankles and your feet, it's like this smoky energy, and that's what you're bringing forward, but it has no specific definition to it. It's just old energy. Take this chance. Take this moment and just clear this place out, because we talked about so much. Just clear it out with the intention of making this a new beginning. Yes, indeed, for those of you who are still in the process, you still have things that you would like to heal or transition. They're still here, but you are allowing yourself a clean slate. Looking at the year to come. At this time, many people have intentions that they put forth. They might have, what are those things? Ordinance. That's not the word. People frequently will look at the new year and make a list of things that they might want to incorporate into their lives, but it's gonna be something that they forget about in a week or 2. So, as we stand at this moment, considering what the past year has been, considering where you may see yourself moving in the future, just take a moment and take stock of where you are. Futilda. As I said that, it felt like somebody had some sort of energy that just came in, and then I just helped them to clear that. There are so many different experiences that I see people tapping into right now. I still see a great many of you putting forth, well, I still haven't gotten this, so I'm still putting it up again. Let it go, just let it go. If there's something you've been seeking for more than, say, a few months, maybe a year, just let it go. Frequently it will come back around to you, but at this moment just let it go so that it is not something that is pulling you down, but instead comes back around as something that will fully support you. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. As we are here within this space, let's just run through a few things. Everyone, when we ask about manifesting, it's so often your everyday reality. So, what I think I would like to do instead of those things that you put forth, they can say stay right here beside you, but if you were to manifest a deeper alignment to your soul, or to source energy, what would that look like to you? Here within the all, that is as if you are opening up your heart, as if you are opening up your consciousness, if you had a more open flow to your divinity, your soul, or your God source, whatever phrase works for you. What does it look like? I notice that the majority of you are looking at this light in front of you, and for some, it feels like that light is now coming out from within you. But in just about every case, it looks bigger, brighter, or more expanded than they anticipated. So, push out your boundaries if you need to. Let this all expand into something more. Indeed, as you widen any boundaries that you may have upon yourself, suddenly you begin to see things differently. What I notice is that many of you are experiencing this deeper connection, or this deeper awareness, as you're tapping into your soul, as if you are looking inside of your soul, and inside this brilliant light you see this year unfolding. I saw some of you, it was like you were walking down a pathway, and you would stop and get one experience, and then you'd stop and receive another experience. I could see others of you as you're really looking inside this energy of your soul are receiving great ideas. I hear multiple people saying I never thought of it that way. Or maybe that would work better if I chose that route. So, open up. So, looking at your life through the heart of your soul, if that is only showing your activities, ask how is this going to affect me in my everyday life? Some I heard I'm much calmer than I was before. Others I heard, I'm just going to let it go, I'm finally just going to let that go. Things that they've been working on for years. In some cases, they're just going to let it go. There's the heart of your soul. You can not only see potential for how things are going to happen, but you can see what integrating this within you also does to you. So in other words, as you are looking through the heart of your soul, at you in this lifetime, I know that may be abstract, let it move through the cells in your body, and let it bring greater peace and love. Clear your mind and then feel the waves of love that move through your thoughts, your emotions, your physical. As people, I'm looking at their life through the heart of your soul. Express love. Feel love. Now look at your relationships. There's such a wide variety of reactions. I've seen some people moving out of a relationship, and others it's like they're standing there looking around saying, where is my relationship? I invite you to just magnetize it so that it comes and is present within you. Others I see relationships with children's parents, co-workers, and friends. There are very few people that are only 100% by themselves. The vast majority of you are here to be in relationships with others, in relationships to support one another, to express love in one form or another. Let this move through. Do you have a goal? You don't have to have a goal in your life. But if you do look through this heart of your soul, at whatever goal you either might have set up for yourself, or that your heart or your soul is setting up for you now, you just feel this as it moves through you, bit by bit by bit. What I notice is taking place, some of you are so focused on goals and focused on certain things that you don't see what else is around you that's breaking down. You can still have your goal or your intention, but you can now see other things that are around you. I also am noticing that there are others of you that have been so scattered you didn't know how to focus your energy. You are now seeing the ways to pull all those little pieces, all those little particles together. This energy of your soul. Each one of you is connecting to only your soul. If it feels awkward to you, then open up your consciousness and let that alignment be created within you so that you recognize, ah yes, I do know this energy. So many people have things that are stressful in their everyday lives. Recognize how this is where you can let that go. As if you're taking it off your back and you're handing it over, let it go. As you look around, understand that this is your doorway to anything that you seek to manifest. Or even this is your doorway to simply feel the blessing, the love, that overwhelming acceptance that you are you. Oh, it's like there's so much that is happening around each one of you. This is a place where some of you may stay for a while. This is a place where some of you may need to just soak in that energy so that it can be supportive of you. Be present in this moment. I invite you to gather together as a group. For some, it's like you're turning around and this group is separated in your space, although it is within the all that is. As you gather as a group, look at each other, soul to soul to soul. These are the people living on Earth. These are the people anchoring these high vibrational energies, and these are you, or this is you. You see coming up within the center of this group, there's a column of light, and as you look at the hologram of the Earth, take a moment and look at it through new eyes, through the eyes of looking through your soul, and through the eyes of the new year, the eyes of the new frequency. This hologram is no longer just one-dimensional, you can see depth and changes that have taken place within it. Infuse that intention of looking at your life through your soul, through the heart of your soul. I like that. Into this hologram. This hologram integrates what everyone is sending into it, and there's a piece that goes out into the universe. The remainder of that comes down. It comes down from the all that is, it moves through the collective consciousness of the planet, and then it anchors within the center of the Earth. As it anchors within this energy, it's blending and merging with the other frequencies that are down here, and then it comes back up. It comes back up through every level. It comes back up through each one of you, where you are anchored into Gaia. It comes back up into the collective consciousness, and it is not only going to strengthen people connecting to their own divinity, but looking at the world through the heart of your soul. You bring the remainder of those energies down. You come down from your space in the all that is. It swirls back down through your higher self. It comes down within you and your physical reality, and just as we spoke of your energy bodies at the very beginning, take a moment and take a deep breath and feel how it's all integrating within you through each of those energy bodies, through your physicality, your emotions, your thoughts and beliefs. Let it all simply become a part of you to live in your everyday life. Alright, beloved family, starting fresh in a new year. Looking down through the months of this year to come, be ever present in the heart of your soul. Be ever present in your life as you look outward, knowing that you are looking through the eyes of love, knowing that you are looking through the eyes of your higher self and your soul. Allow that to be the way in which you live your life this year. The energies coming in will continue to support that expanded consciousness. Beloved, know that I am ever within you. And so we source arrayoflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.